Another Friday night live stream here on Mega. The second week in a row, I am of course going to be playing Forza Horizon 5 again. So yeah, let's just simply get into this car, and yeah, I'm just going to of course fix some settings on this car because I obviously have to. And yeah, this is a little bit of lag. Oh, wait, what? Running low on video memory? Please close non-vital applications or lower the video quality settings. Note, continuing to run with low video memory may cause instability, poor performance. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna try to close some unnecessary tabs right now. I think that will help. And I think we're good to go. Yeah, let's just get into this. Just low video memory. Anyway, so lower the resolution. Does that mean that I need to lower the resolution in this stream or in this game? I don't know. I never even lowered the resolution here at all. So, of course, I'm just going to custom real profile, and we're going to see, of course, because yeah, I have a problem with real profiles in this game. Let's go to accessibility. Like, what do we know what the resolution here is right now? Let's go to HUD. Wait, we have to go to graphics, right? Oh no, I think we have to go to video. Here it is. Lower the quality of this game? No, I don't think we have to. I think this is fine. And then we can really only go a maximum of 59 FPS, not 58. No HDR display detected. Should I or should I not turn on the show FPS? And you know what? I'm going to. No. I don't understand this low video memory thing. But anyway. Oh wow. I now see what they say with low video memory. Oh no, this is not good. It's not good at all. Fine. What happens if I lower the resolution of this game? I'm going down to 720p. I wonder what happens. I think that's okay. That should be good. Yeah, 720p. Alright, let's see if this changes anything. So yeah, we're now playing in 720p officially. Even though the stream is still watchable in 1080p, I'm playing this game in 720p right now. And looks like, oh no, it's still lagging a lot. So I lowered my resolution to 720p and things don't look too well. I don't get this low video memory thing. But let me just search on the internet quickly. What is low video memory? Low video memory Forza Horizon 5. How does this happen? Is it because of like too much too much like storage has been used? I don't know. I lowered the resolution of this game. Doesn't seem to work. So I'm just going to change to watch a quick video. Maybe upgrading my OS to Windows 11 could help. Yeah, of course, this is taking a bit long. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to check my task manager to see if okay, so memory usage. Oh wow, that's kind of a lot. Memory in use 11.8 gigabytes available, 4 gigabytes, 4.2 gigabytes. Yeah, you know what? Let's just enjoy this first. I'm gonna figure out this problem a little bit later. Why can't I move? Let's just continue and figure out what's happening. Anyway, so now that I'm playing in 720p, let's just talk about my trip to Canada, which started in late June and then like ended in early September when my school already started. So I'm gonna tell you a few things about my COVID trip. Pretty much, on like the first second day, I was in Canada. Like my dad wasn't even traveling to Canada with us when I went there with my mom. So of course he had to stay in the Philippines because like well of something related to like immigration to Canada. Like yeah, we were like me and my mommy. We were on a trip. We flew to Canada, and then like we met with our family living there, and then like we were we like went to somewhere in we like went to somewhere like a campsite, something like that, like cottages, and like when we were there, like I felt some symptoms of COVID pretty much the first day we went there. I already felt like some symptoms of COVID. Actually, like more like the second day, I felt symptoms of COVID. Then when we were in that vacation cottage there, yeah, in Canada, I was tested by my tita, well, grandma. Sorry, not grandma, which is like auntie in Filipino, like yeah. So like my tita tested me, and then me and my mom actually, and then we both tested positive for COVID. Like I mean, I was tested first, and then I tested positive for COVID, and then yeah, my symptoms were like extreme. They were like persistent. And then like when we got back to like to my other tita's home, we had to like stay in one bedroom for a few days, and like quite literally my symptoms were so bad. So my symptoms were so bad, like I mean not so bad that like not that deadly, they were like not too bad, but it's like it was quite intense, those symptoms. Like I felt dizzy, I think, I'm not sure if I had a bit of a shortness of breath, but I think I did. Of course, my mom was also experiencing a lot of symptoms. Same with me, and yeah, it was kind of boring that we had to isolate in our rooms, but of course, my tita was giving me food and drinks, which was yeah, which was cool and which was nice, and we got to experience how COVID was like. It's not so bad, but if you have symptoms of it, if you are not asymptomatic, if you're symptomatic, then you might then the symptoms might be a little bit harsh, because well, I had more than just, of course, the dizziness and the shortness of breath. I like had a sore throat, I think, and I was also feeling very tired. So yeah, and of course I survived, thankfully. I definitely survived that. It was like quite an experience. Of course, 2 years later, I finally test positive for COVID, because well, they probably got that from the airport in Abu Dhabi we were like when we took the next flight to Canada, to Toronto, and then yeah, like of course my since my dad was still in the Philippines, he did not get COVID, which is cool, which is good, because like his symptoms, if he had, his symptoms might have been like quite bad, but he might have survived as well, since we all are like fully vaccinated. In fact, my parents have boosters, I don't. So yeah, that was like our first part of Canada. And then when I finally got out of isolation, we went to my other tita's condo, and then we like watched I watched the amazing 2022 British Grand Prix there live, and yeah, I spent a few days there, and then of course had some food and like iced coffee from Tim's, and yeah, it was a fun experience there in Canada. And I was like kind of wasting my time there a little bit. And then two weeks later, when my dad came, that was the same day as the 2022 British Grand Prix. We were like he was going to stay there for one more day, I think, and then he would go on to our vacation house in Nova Scotia the next day. And then me and my mommy, of course, we stayed for a few more days. So, I mean, a few more weeks. So, of course, we got to watch another F1 race. And then pretty much after the Austrian Grand Prix, we finally flew to Nova Scotia to our vacation house so that we can meet my dad again. And then, yeah, it was like so far a pretty good Canada experience. Like, I wish I could have gone to Canada's Wonderland, but pretty much none of my, relatives like wanted me to bring me there. So yeah, I didn't go there. So we just went to like our vacation house in Nova Scotia, and then yeah, we had some fun there. We have like a view of the Atlantic Ocean, and then we could have also had a boat, but Actually, I had one 2 years ago. 3 years, yeah, 3 years ago. Last time we were there because like we couldn't go back to Canada because of COVID. But yeah, like I didn't have a boat. We didn't have a boat because like our boat's engine pretty much completely gave up, and it would be very expensive to replace the engine. So we didn't buy the boat, and then what we did in like the start of August, we went to Prince Edward Island, and we pretty much drove around all of that province in like 2 or 3 days. And then we even went to Cavendish Beach, which is like pretty much the entertainment spot of that province. And I even went to Ripley's Believe It or Not, which is also a very cool experience. And also a mini golf there. And then when I was playing mini golf, I saw a roller coaster in the distance, which looks pretty cool. But like when we actually drove past by it, it's actually not um, what do you call this? It's not an intense roller coaster. It's just like a kiddie roller coaster. But anyway, we didn't go to that theme park because that probably only would have made the trip longer that day. So yeah, we toured around the PI, and then went back to Nova Scotia, and like a few days, and then a few weeks later, we went to an indigenous national park, like kind of nearby, but when you're in Nova Scotia or Canada, pretty much nothing is near because like everything is so far away, but still quickly to get through there because there's not a lot of traffic there really, especially in Nova Scotia, which is amazing. Like a huge country with almost no people. Why am I hearing Windows notifications up now? Anyway, so yeah, I don't know what to explain anymore. We went to that national park and then we went biking a bit, and then I was like walking on creeks basically, and saw some squirrels. So I saw quite a few animals in Canada that couldn't be found here in the Philippines. And yeah, that's really cool, and I want to go back there. Hopefully next year, but also my mom is actually trying to find a job so that we can permanently live there because yeah, let's just say my dad isn't too satisfied with this country, unfortunately. So, but I would be fine if we get the opportunity to really live in Canada. I would love it actually. Even if I would actually even love to live in Switzerland because like even though the last time I went there was Christmas of 2013, Switzerland is like a really high tech country, and it's a real shame for me, a half Swiss, not embracing my other country. Basically, a good country compared to a country with so many problems like overpopulation and poor, so many poor people, and also let's say a not so good government. But yeah, yeah, I had quite an adventure in Canada. That was a 2 month trip, and yeah, that's all I can say pretty much. So let's just continue this, and I'm gonna go back to 1080p to see if anything changes. So now it looks much higher quality, and that will totally not cause any problem at all. Yeah, it's not causing any problems at all, but I think the frame rate looks a little bit lower here. I mean, it won't be noticeable for you because you're watching this stream at 30 FPS. Even though I could literally change it to 60 FPS to stream, it probably will only make problems worse. So that's why I stream in only 30 FPS, and since I'm using OBS Studio, it's probably not a good idea to go the highest quality for that sole reason. And usually I don't see a huge difference with 1080p and 720p, but in this game I do somehow. And what do we do now? I think we can just go watch a race. I'm not watch, I mean attend the race, like as in go to a race. Or go you know what? We need to earn some more accolades for let's go to Horizon Arcade. 9 minutes. I think that's a little bit too long. Let's go somewhere where they have racing. I don't want to go to a championship. You know what? I think I'm going there. How long is that? 11 kilometers. So yeah, let's just go there. I am driving in Mexico, even though I've never been there in my life before. Oh yeah, I am literally obliterating electric posts. I am not a good driver, I can admit, but search our path, okay, sure. Okay. So far so good. That's very nice, Anna. Oh. The physics of this game are not so good. There's no car damage in the AIs. But of course, you can meet real players here, which I haven't found so far today. I mean, as far as I can remember. I most likely did because I am obviously connected to the internet, right? If I'm not, then I wouldn't be streaming right now. But that's also a problem with my internet. Internet in the Philippines has the reputation for being laggy and slow. And my internet is fast, but just, let's say, unreliable. So don't be surprised if this stream buffers suddenly, or if the stream suddenly ends, because that's most likely my internet provider not doing its job. And I love going fast here. And of course, I still love this car so much. But I'm gonna find, whenever I spend enough like in-game credits, I'm probably gonna get better cars than this. But for now, this one is my favorite. Absolutely nothing wrong can happen, right? Well, if I say something like that, something will absolutely go wrong. This is fast. I'm obviously not following the speed limits, but I'm also obviously lagging a lot. Maybe I should stop playing this game so that I won't experience all this lag, or maybe just go back down to 720p. It could really help. But yeah, I'm playing a good game. I like both open world games and, let's say, non-open world games or linear games. Like, of course, F1. I still have F1 2021 because, well, I still am I'm still am going through the career mode in that game, and I'm planning to buy both F1 22 and Manager 2022 later this year, and yeah, I'm still playing F1 2021 mainly because of like not how not so good the reviews for F1 22 are. Oh. Oh, actually, you know what? That I can just create a track. Why not we just go to a race? Seasonal I just like a duel. All speed traces. I don't know what 7 is. I'm not too familiar with this wheel. I mean, I am very familiar with this wheel, but I'm not familiar with the button mappings in this game because they're only using the default button mappings. The game is dead. My game is dead! Okay, my game is dead. You know what? I think it is a good idea for me to stop streaming here. Oops, that doesn't look so good. Is everything going well so far? So yeah, I'm just going to end the stream here because this game is so laggy right now. There must be an easy fix for this. But for now, I'm just going to end this stream now. And I'm going to see you for next week's edition of Friday Night Live. Bye for now.